Paddington after we've been there for a bit. It's a bit late now, but yes, we decided to walk through Paddington and walk through London instead and have a look around the wonders and sights. I know it's a Sunday service. I'm sure there'll be a Tesco's along my route somewhere, but I know exactly where I'm going, so you're okay. I just find a map and work it out. I thought I'd show you different parts of London. I like this building. Wow, look at this building. That's old. Lots of shops along here. Oh, you can eat Korean food. There's Paddington Bear. Paddington Bear. There's a Korean dining food area. There's a fish and chips. Here's a famous St Mary's Hospital here in Paddington. I'll show you on the outside. Yeah, it's part of the hospital. Just realised. Yeah, thought I'll show you why it's here. What's interesting in London, you get the odd one or two old buildings and situated all these new buildings. Remember, like the churches, that sort of. Because sometimes in Great Fire London, not everything was destroyed. Some buildings were saved. Nice, there's no buildings there, and you've got the new shops there. There's another different thing. You've got a nice, two interesting buildings just up here. There's a pub, I think. But yeah, we might pass Marylebone. We see how we are. I was backtracking myself a little bit in a different direction. Yeah, it's one of the old pubs. It survives the Great Fire London, and it's still here. There we are. Something survived the Great Fire London. No, all the buildings were wooden. There's a pub. Oh, it's a grill house now. It's a bit of everything now. But yeah, one of the surviving buildings in London. It's nice just to see it here in person. Awesome. It's a bit odd standing out with all the modern stuff in the background. Road from Paddington. And it's good, still got the really new architecture up there. After a station. If you say Edgware Road, railway station, Metropolitan. There we are. It's all along there. Oh, there's a little statue here. Well, yeah, you can see it from here how it's got it all up there. The original layout of the station. You can see the old layout of the station, how it originally is. You can see the original brickwork as well on the posters it used to be. So the old layout of the station. That's pretty awesome. We're in Edgware Road, and working its way to Marylebone, and the old telephone boxes there. They're not in use anymore. We're just here for like a tourist attraction. So if you want to take this photo taken, it's nice to have a photo taken. Hyde Park's to my right, even if I want to go back to Hyde Park. But I'm not doing that. Working my way into Marylebone and towards Baker Street. That's it. Take the route. Just past the Ring Road. The City Euston and King's Cross Road. That's the road we're taking. I'm trying to think for a minute. It's okay. Just want to show you the different parts of London as we leave the nice area, urban posh area. And work our way this way. We need to go across the roads somehow and venture a bit more. Nice buildings here, don't you think, guys? Put in the comments what you think of this. This is the Church Army. This building here. Nice manor house, that one there. We've got to make our way down this way. Come across something really sick. Look at this. That steampunk style. Like it, the architecture there. That's pretty sick though. There's random bits and pieces. That's pretty sick. Like a futuristic kind of feel to it. Like it. As a here and now. Yorkshire Stingalow. Oh, it's architecture. Yeah, designed by Blacksmiths in Yorkshire. All this. How cool can you get? And that should be flashing. That should be flashing. It's meant to, it's got a sensor there. That's pretty good though. That's pretty awesome. That's Westminster Magistrates Court. Like the main thing. I think we've got a church just over there. Just situated in the middle. It's sort of tucked out the way. You can't really see it, it's like tucked. It's a nice building, but it's a shame it's all tucked out the way. It's a bit mysterious feel to it. Building, because it's a bit church in the middle of nowhere, like it's here. It's like randomly tucked out the way. It's like really strange that. I've got apartment buildings there. They look really old, don't they? Oh. It's the NHS. It's the Samaritan's house. As we located. Oh, it used to be here. The Samaritan's Hospital has relocated to Mary's Trust, which we filmed earlier on. Oh, so it's technically an abandoned building in London. How cool is that? Yeah, it's abandoned, alright. You can see how abandoned it is there. No, technically this building, this is an abandoned building in London. There's no way you can get in there, obvious, but how cool can you get an abandoned building in London right here? There's one of the other telephone boxes, not the red ones. These are the other ones we had. Some people messed them up for the tourists, like, you know. It's like the old-fashioned telephone boxes. We're in the, that's a nice hotel. It's quite posh. Like posh hotel. How posh is it? The Something Mark Hotel. Something Mark, which trees have covered it. I can't really see it. Landmark or something, the Landmark, the Conmark or something. Saying on that, I can't really see it because the freaking trees are in the way. It don't really help. The Landmark Hotel, the Landmark London, there we are. House is down here. Well, they're doing it up. It's supposed to look like this when they're finished. What's that for these people? They've got no gardens. All the buses are 4, 5, 3 over there. As you can see, they're parked right over there. The Marylebone station's just down there. I could take a trip to the station to have a look at the trains actually. Yeah. And then come back. Has it been down that station for ages? No, I don't normally come down this end. Let's go to the station and then work our way to Baker Street. So we can pass that hotel. Here's the Landmark London Hotel. Right, we'll go to Marylebone Station then and have a look around there. And make our way to Baker Street. Talk about Marylebone Station is, it's been ages, it's been years since I've been there. You could say at least over 15 years since I've been here. Yes, that long, probably more. But yeah, it's an old station. I'll get a train home from here, but I don't want to. I want to Baker Street way. I'll show you a bit more London. But yeah, it's an old station. And I thought I'd show you, and you get Citroen trains in there, and I like the old entrance, but it's got the old layout of the station, as you can see. It's just nice to see that. Old ticket office here. Wow, hasn't changed. And Shilton trains just there. It's not the first time I've seen them for a long time. It's the first time Up close, I've seen these trains. It's amazing. The old architecture of the station, as you can see it. It hasn't changed that much, as it's quite high up. You can see it right here. And also, the old block buildings where the shop's meant to be. Yeah, you don't often see this. It's just nice to see that. It's kept it original. I just want to show you around the station so you know what it's like. So you've seen it. Wow, you see the old looking station. You see the old fashioned everything. It's amazing. The architecture, everything's just like, wow, look at it. It's amazing. It's like going back in time. London, isn't it? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. All got the history here as well. It's actually got the history. Marylebone history. You can read about it here. 1900s, well. Wow. And all the old pictures. It's amazing, like the old history of the museum. Nice station, so you got officially. Wow. 1897, Marylebone tunnels into Marylebone. Wow. Station takes shape, July 1898. But it's just literally amazing, don't you think? Leaving Baker Street, leaving Marylebone Station, sorry, we're going to Baker Street Station now. We're at Marylebone, we're just leaving it. Oh, there's a Network Rail DIY band here. Hear that? Chiltern Railways. Right, let's make our way to Baker Street. The cars can't calm down here, you're okay. We're in North West London now, we're not in West London. We're in North West London. So you know where we are in London. You've got South East, South West, all different name letters. My postcode's E, which is East London. Yeah. Technically I'm in Essex, but that's where it comes under. What's so great about London? You've got these to hire out around London, and also they have maps to tell you where you are, so you never get lost. So there's a bigger map to show you the right area of London, and a smaller map just to get facilities like landmarks and buildings. I like these buildings here, they're very nice. People's homes as well. You know what I mean? Situated near a park. Apparently you have to belong to the buildings here or here to go in there, which is nice really. They've got their own little section to chill out in. They worry about the public, which is nice really. My area, it's all shared. Right, we're going straight. We're not turning off anywhere. We're going straight down. Traffic lights. I'll show you these buildings here, and these unusual buildings here, which is a bit dated back a bit more further. You're in Marylebone. We're on our way to Baker Street, which is just up the road there. It's an interesting looking tree. I've never seen trees like this before. They're strange looking trees. I'm not sure what species they are. I'm not a tree expert. I don't know where Tesco's. I'll have a look in and see if we've got better cakes. Wow, what trees are these? Let me know. The buildings down here.
I guess if I did do it.
Down Glentworth Street. They're really nice. Unusual they are, compared to the buildings down here and here. Something a bit different. We're on Baker Street. We know where we are. Station's up the road behind me. I'll show you Sherlock Holmes area. Yeah, the home of Sherlock Holmes. If you decide to come here, it's worth it. I've never been to the museum, ever. All the freaking years I've been here. All the times I come to London, I've never been to the museum. I've been to the shop. I've been to the shop countless times. I lost how many times I've been to a shop. I've actually got an artifact from the shop. I like the Beatles shop next door. Nothing Beatles if you're a Beatles lover. But yeah, bear in mind, peak season is always a queue. But when it's not all half terminal, it's low. Let's come early though. I advise you to come early. You get to see it more better that way. Sherlock Holmes Museum, and you get to see inside up there. The entrance is here, but you've got to buy your ticket inside the shop. It's going to find out how much it is for you. Guys, so you know what the Sherlock Holmes building looks like. On number 22, 221 Baker Street is here. So Sherlock Holmes should be living upstairs there, you could say. That's his apartment. Well, that's his building, you could say. But yeah, Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, there's a Beatles shop just there. There used to be another one, I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, it's the museum. £16.50 to get around. About 30-40 minutes you get for that price. It's worth it for its money. Because how often you get to do something like this. I was thinking about paying for it. Shop across the road from the museum. It's now closed down. Things you don't see here in London. So here's the museum. And here's this shop. Along here is some lost property shop. There's another shop abandoned here. Canoe. And another one. There's quite a few abandoned bits. You get nice bus stops, and then you get abandoned things across the road. So there's a lot of abandoned properties across. This was a cuisine, went during the lockdown. And you got a Holmes Grill, that went. A lot of things went besides because of the lockdown, so there you go. And there's a lost property office. Used to be here, I don't know what it is now, but that's where it used to be. And this shop used to be part of it. We had lost property, but now it's a shop. It used to be here. Changed it since then. This is private taxi hire and driver's assessment. It's not a lost property place anymore. And the famous ice creams and whatnot place. You see quite a lot across London actually. We're now making our way towards back to Baker Street Station. Get the train number 13 bus here. We're leaving you here on the number 13 bus. Until next time.